Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Godfrey Rangasamy, the Prince George's County Public Schools K-12 Science Supervisor and your host for this afternoon's award ceremony. Before I begin, I need to inform everyone that this award ceremony will be recorded. So here we go. I would like to welcome all of you to our 31st annual Kids for Science STEM Fair Award ceremony. This year's theme is Innovating a Better World Through STEM. And in our context, STEM has a second M. It's science, technology, engineering, mathematics, and medicine. So we added medicine, and you'll see why as we present the awards. Medicine drives the world, solves some problems too. So that's been left out for a while. So we are engaging in that, and that's one of the categories, as you'll see. So it's indeed a great pleasure to see so many of you, over 100 of us so far, participating in celebration of our scholars' hard work and our future STEM leaders' hard work in this 2022 Kids for Science STEM Fair. We are celebrating all the participants, and we are all celebrating the winners that come out of this competition. So who is in the house? We have our science fair participants and their families and caregivers. We have Prince George's County Public Schools administrators, science fair coordinators, teachers, and dignitaries, to include our Chief Academic Officer, our Director for Curriculum and Instruction, board members, and STEM community partners. This afternoon, we celebrate you, our 31st annual Kids for Science STEM Fair participants. As you're aware, the pandemic COVID-19 has wreaked havoc across the world, and Prince George's County operations is by no means exempted, right? So due to the COVID-19 pandemic and our PGCPS COVID-19 safety protocols, this year's science fair was completely virtual. As you may recall, if you have repeating youngsters in the fair, last year was our first. So this is our second virtual fair, very historical. Just a few insights of our virtual STEM fair process. Our students conducted the research both at home and at school and produced over 125 amazing and innovative projects. They submitted Google Slides or PowerPoint slides instead of our traditional backboards. Both categories and special awards were virtually judged. And in spite of the challenges of the COVID-19 and pandemic, the whole notion of virtual learning and researching virtually, our 2022 Kids for Science participants persevered, and it produced over 13 out of the 16 categories of projects, very innovative. So what are these categories? They include behavior and social sciences, biomedical and health sciences, which is really very relevant in today's world, chemistry, computer science and system software, earth and environmental sciences, embedded systems, energy, sustainable materials and design, engineering mechanics, environmental engineering, material science, physics and astronomy, plant science, and the last category that is represented in this fair is robotics and intelligent machines. So now that I've painted the picture of the virtual processes that led to today's award, let's celebrate the participants by giving out some awards. But before I do that, there are a few housekeeping things I need to mention. One, what is the sequence of events for this afternoon's program? And secondly, of course, you know, it takes more than a village these days. So we do need to thank a few folks and organizations for supporting us throughout our 31st annual Kids for Science STEM Fair. So what's the sequence of events that you'll be experiencing this afternoon? First, you'll see a pre-recorded of the Star Spangled Banner by one of our PGCPS alum, Chloe Moses. She's now a freshman at Morgan State University. And of course, of infamous Dave Zarin, who is going to MC and conduct our category awards. Then we have our special awards. There are several. The Federal Credit Union Awards will be presented by Mr. Dominic Powell. Then we have a TeamLogic Computer Science Award. The James Prigmore Award will be presented by Ms. Jackson, and the Sam's Club STEM Award will be presented by Dr. Walkup. And of course, the Grand Awards will be presented by yours truly. And then, of course, we have a brief closing remarks. So, first and foremost, I would like to thank our PGCPS K5 Science Office staff. You probably see their pictures in the scrolling in the opening video. Dr. Tracy Walkup and Ms. Amanda Jackson for their hard work and dedication in executing all the processes leading up to today's award ceremony. A lot of hard work and lots of man hours went into the production for today's award ceremony, and kudos to the team. On behalf of the PGCPS Science Office, I would also like to thank our parents, caregivers, teachers, science fair coordinators, mentors, administrators for supporting our future STEM leaders and in their virtual research processes. Additionally, I would like to thank our category judges for giving up quality time to virtually judge our participants' projects, and the special awards judges for supporting our 2022 virtual judging process and sponsorship. A huge shout out go to the following individuals. As I mentioned his name, Mr. Dave Zarin, who's a close friend of mine, a STEM friend and a colleague, for continuously supporting all our science fairs for over 16 years. Dave has been around, and you probably seen him, is infamous, the host of PGCPS Science Bowl. So he's known locally, statewide, globally. So we have a celebrity in the house here. Secondly, I'd like to thank Mr. Dominic Powell, who is the Director for Business Development for the Educational System Federal Credit Union. The Educational System Federal Credit Union has been supporting our affairs for over 2 decades, and we are very grateful for their contribution and support. I look forward to future support systems. And of course, Ms. Rishannon Jelks, who is the marketing team lead from Sam's Club in Laurel, for her continuous support for STEM fairs and sponsorship of a Sam's Club award. Next one is Mr. Justin Privat from TeamLogic, a local company, for his continued support and sponsorship in promoting students and scholars in STEM and computer science. This award will be for the best computer science project. Again, thanks to all our PGS collaborators, and this include our technology training team who's in the house this afternoon, Miss Mary Ann Santos, Dr. Sarah Thomas, Mr. Patrick Pierre-Louis, for supporting us with IT and Zoom expertise. Without them, we'll be struggling. So kudos to them for the collaboration. And of course, our PGCPS Communications Services Office, Mr. Charles Wolf and Rodney Jones, for supporting the recording of a few videos for this award ceremony. Conclusively, I'd like to wish all of our 2022 Kids for Science STEM Fair participants a bright future in the STEM world. The STEM world needs you as the pandemic played out, especially students of diverse backgrounds, Black and brown representation in STEM fields. And that's why this is a serious endeavor, promoting a STEM pathway and STEM careers starting young. So by the time you guys get to middle school, grade 6, 7, and 8, you can participate in the higher George Area Science Fair, where you have a chance to compete globally, and then you'll see you'll be exposed to what STEM fairs look like. So go explore your STEM dream, and thank you for your attention. And now let's celebrate our winners. So at this time, we'll get on with the program by awarding the category awards. Mr. Dave Zarin would be leading the hosting of the category awards session.
Hi, everyone. I'm Dave Zarin, and I'm happy to welcome you to the 31st Annual Kids for Science STEM Fair. Only the second time we've done this virtually. You know, we have 13 categories represented today. 25 schools participated with 113 students, and it was a tremendous year. And what a year it has been for science. You probably saw it. A picture of a black hole, a massive black hole right in the middle of the Milky Way galaxy, where we live, the result of hundreds of telescopes collaborating to make that picture. Amazing. And the Perseverance rover up on Mars released a helicopter. Would it fly? Wouldn't it fly? It actually levitated in that thin air and flew a distance and continues to work. A triumph of engineering, a real STEM field at work. And you know, space tourism. How many of you have seen some of these very wealthy people going up in rockets, staying a few minutes and coming back down to experience the thrill of zero G? You know, you can go too if you have enough bucks. And some of you also saw that old moon soil that was brought back from the Apollo missions, sterile soil. They put seeds in it, they added water, and those seeds germinated, meaning that when we go back to the moon, and it won't be too much farther off, we'll be able possibly to grow food in lunar soil. Really amazing. And how many of you saw that drones, you know, drones are used for everything. They're now using them to herd sheep. So the shepherds can sit back and watch videos while the drones are doing all their work. You know, some of your projects that you submitted for this fair have wonderful titles. I always love reading them and finding out more about your subjects. Anthony Lasco Nativi of Avalon Elementary School offered an experiment called Bouncing Bubbles. Love that. Kaylin Jackson Leslie of Hydesville Elementary School intrigued us with the question, why aren't rivers straight? It's a great question. Why do they meander all the time? Nathan Baldwin of Baden Elementary School called his experiment Fruit Power. Apples with muscles, maybe? And Thomas Panda of William Peka sounds like he's into space tourism already with his project, Catapult to the Clouds. Can get you up there. How do you get back? You know, one of my favorite experiment titles from years past had a scary title. It was called Exploding Eggs. Egg bombs. Another was about eggs with no shame. The experiment was called The Naked Eggs. A Shakespeare takeoff. One student called the experiment that he turned in To Bean or Not to Bean? That is the question. And another channeled Cinderella in Mirror, Mirror in the Greenhouse. who's the tallest of them all. And my all-time favorite was a student whose irrigation project in his mom's garden was called I Wet My Plants. I know all of you had fun doing this, and I congratulate all of you. And it's now time to tell you who our winners are. Let's go first of all to our category called Behavioral and Social Sciences. And keep in mind, all of you are going to get a Kids for Science t-shirt and a certificate of participation, and we have some special awards if you come in first place, and I'll tell you all about it. Let's go to Behavioral and Social Sciences, the study of behavior of humans and animals in their interactions in the environment. There were 2 entries, just 2 in this category, and both entrants win. The second place goes to a 4th grader, Mason Lane from Overlook Full Spanish Immersion School. And the first place winner also is from Overlook. That is 4th grader Yuri Nell with his experiment called An Uncanny Look. I like that title too. The first place winner, Yuri, will take home Exit the Game, the Secret Lab. This sounds really cool. You are going to be all by yourself. You're going to see vapor rise from a test tube. You're going to start to feel dizzy. Not really. When you wake up again, the door is locked and you discover a notebook and a strange disc. Can you solve the riddle left for you by previous research volunteers? Can you escape the lab? So it's going to be a lot of fun. I know you're going to enjoy it. That's Yuri Nell. Let's move to Biomedical and Health Sciences. All right, this is human health and disease. And boy, has that been in the news. We have lived through this pandemic. We've lived this every day. This has been a huge science experiment. And you know, we've had some hypotheses we've had to throw away. And we have lived science every day. We have an honorable mention. We have a 3rd place winner, 2nd and 1st. Here's honorable mention. A 3rd grader, Aminata Coley from Bond Mill Elementary School. Congratulations, Aminata. Our 3rd place winner, a 4th grader, Sean Eidelman from Bond Mill Elementary as well, up there in Laurel. And our 2nd place winner is a 4th grader, Joanna Phil from Glen Arden Woods Elementary School. And our 1st place winner, who has a special prize, that is Caden Robertson, a 5th grader from Chesapeake Math and IT North Elementary School. And Caden will win How Viruses Travel Lab Kit, all about the spread of diseases. So very topical. Maybe you'll be an epidemiologist someday, Caden. You've made a good first step. Let's go to the next category. That's chemistry. A lot of us grew up trying to mix things, wondering what would happen if we mix this with that. And I know all of you took great care to wear goggles and protective clothing and parental permission before you did anything. We have 4 winners in chemistry. Our honorable mention is a 4th grader, Walter Darlington Alamala from Robert Goddard Montessori. Congratulations to Walter. 3rd place is a 3rd grader, Edna Rasola Adeyemo from Longfields Elementary School. Wonderful work. 2nd place, a 5th grader, Samantha Manuel from Indian Queen Elementary School. Congratulations, Samantha. And our 1st place winner, who's going to take home ION, I-O-N, a compound building game where you will have it's an interactive science card game. You're going to like that. That 1st place winner is Anselm Baltabat from Templeton Elementary School. Anselm, congratulations, and enjoy that ION game. Let's go to computer science and systems software. Good category. There were 2 entries in this category, and both of you won. You picked a good category here. You're going to be demonstrating and analyzing and controlling processes and solutions, software information processes. This prize, the 1st place prize, will be awarded during the special awards section that follows what I'm doing up here. So if your name is called as the 1st place winner in this category, please don't leave us because your award is going to be announced later. 2nd place, computer science and systems software, is a 5th grader, Blanca Macias Bonilla from William Peca Elementary School. And our first place winner, also a fifth grader from Hyattsville Elementary School, that would be Auden Barrett Tumon. Auden, congratulations to you and to Blanca. Auden, you are going to get your prize awarded later, and it's a good one. You're going to want to stick around. I've seen it. Let's go to the Earth and Environmental Sciences. This is great. I hope you're hearing your name. I hope you're hearing yourself praised here for all the great work you've done. Earth and Environmental Sciences, the study of the environment and its effect on organisms and systems. Honorable mention, fifth grade. It is a team project. We congratulate Crystal Ebay and Solmary Portillo from Templeton Elementary School. 2 heads, better than 1. You got yourself an honorable mention. Third place, fifth grader Jeffrey Muth from Hyattsville Elementary School. Congratulations. Second place, another Hyattsville Elementary School student, a colleague of Jeffrey's, Kaylin Jackson Leslie. And Kaylin's experiment was called Why Aren't Rivers Straight? We were talking about that earlier. Something I've got to ask Kaylin about. That's a wonderful question, and I hope he came up with a good answer for that. And our first place winner is a brother and sister team from Glenarm Woods Elementary School, Olivia Thomas and Brendan Thomas. Congratulations, and you win the Weather Science Mini Observatory. So if you're into weather and you like to watch what's happening in the environment, we have a special observatory just for you. So I hope you're going to enjoy that. Congratulations to all of our Earth and Environmental Sciences winners. All right. How about embedded systems? Embedded systems, there were just 3 entries, and all three of you are going to win. This is about the study of electrical systems conveying information. Third place winner, Grayson McGee from Longfields Elementary School. Grayson's a 4th grader. Second place goes to Barack Obama Elementary School's Nora Daka. Nora, way to go. She's a 5th grader. And a 3rd grader is taking home first place. That's Casey Newsom from Chesapeake Math and IT North Elementary School. And imagine that, a 3rd grader taking home first prize. That is a wonderful accomplishment. And Casey, you win the Ozbot Creative Robot. Ozbot is a small robot that can follow lines or roam, and you can program it using visual codes. So you're going to have fun with that robot. Let's try energy, sustainable materials, and design. All right, this is all about study and processes involving the production and storage of energy, like fossil fuels and waste. Our honorable mention hails from Robert Goddard Montessori. Would you give it up for Othnia Haum, a 4th grader? Congratulations. Third place goes to Valley View Elementary's Madison Morris. Madison's experiment was called How Temperature Affects Magnetism, a very important field. Second place is a 3rd grader from Fort Foote Elementary School, Lucas Torhito. And Fort Foote Elementary School, just as an aside, won this year's Elementary School Science Bowl. It's the first time ever they were in the finals, and they won the championship. And our first place winner in Sustainable Materials and Design, Michaela Morris from Valley View Elementary School. She's a 4th grader, and she is going to win, I love this, Clean Energy from Mud Kit. You're going to build your own fuel cell that runs on muddy microbes using the power of electricity generating bacteria living in the soil. So if you tell your mom you're going to go out and play in the mud, it's for a good cause, all right? You can say that I told her so. Let's go to engineering mechanics. These projects focus on the study of the science and engineering that involves movement or structure. We have 4 winners. Honorable mention, Carroll Highlands Elementary School has a 5th grader, Abilene Solomon, who wins honorable mention. Congratulations to Abilene. Third place, another 5th grader, Amelia Moses from Longfields Elementary School. Next, we have a winner from Capitol Heights. That is Dream Evans, a 5th grader who takes 2nd place. And the first place winner, who wins something called the Mechanics Kit Gravity, is from Barack Obama Elementary School, and that is 5th grader Nyla Grooms. Congratulations, Nyla. Where do you get this kit? It is a construction platform, and it combines the forces of magnetism and gravity with mechanical construction, and you'll get magnetic rods and steel spheres. So you're going to be putting things together. You're going to enjoy this prize, and you deserve it. You deserve it. Let's go to environmental engineering. All right, this is all about engineering or developing processes, infrastructure, which is a big topic today in America. We just had a big bill pass, an infrastructure bill, because so many of our roads and bridges are breaking down. This is all about what you folks can get into as you continue your education. We have an honorable mention. Ray Anthony Jefferson, a third grader from Chesapeake Math and IT North Elementary School. Congratulations, Ray. Third place is a fifth grader, Caden Bustos from Paint Branch Elementary School. Way to go, Caden. Second place is a third grader, Hannah Muth from Hyattsville Elementary School. Congratulations, Hannah. And our first place winner with his experiment, Clean Water Builders to the Rescue. I like that, like Superman. From Chesapeake Math and IT North Elementary School is Carter Hodge. Carter, congratulations to you. Let's move to material science. You have just a few more categories. Okay, if you haven't heard your name yet, don't give up hope. Your category is coming up. Material science. These projects focused on the study of the combination of various materials found in systems, devices, and components. Honorable mention, a fourth grader, Cameron Huey from Rose Valley Elementary School. Way to go, Cameron. Third place in material science is a third grader, Ivan Akitobi from Chesapeake Math and IT North Elementary School. Second place, a fourth grader from Longfields Elementary. That's Jaden Wright. Way to go, Jaden. And our first place winner, and where do you find out what you're going to win? From Chesapeake Math and IT North Elementary, this is Omakife Ide. Omakife, you are going to get two things. You're going to get a solar racer, a racer that runs on the power of sun. Everybody likes to have racers, yeah? And you get something called Super Cool Slime. Each flask that you get will contain some kind of shimmery goo that breaks when you pull it apart, but also flows like a liquid. Like if you know Dr. Seuss, Oobleck, the same stuff. It's technically a non-Newtonian fluid. Congratulations to you. Nice prize. Physics and astronomy. All about the study of matter and energy, anywhere in the universe. Honorable mention, Dora Kennedy French Immersion School's Solil Nicholson Whittington. She is our honorable mention winner. Congratulations, Solil. A third place goes to Queen Grace Juja. She's a fourth grader from Dora Kennedy French Immersion. All right, two prizes there for Dora Kennedy. Way to go, school. Second place, Eric Calhoun, a fourth grader from Chesapeake Math and IT North Elementary. And someone else from Fort Foote Elementary School is taking home first place. That is Leona Marie Bernalis, a third grader. That's the way to go, Leona Marie. What are you going to win? It's called Sink or Float. It's all about density. 7 hands-on demonstrations related to density. Will it sink? Will it float? You're going to find out. You're going to have fun with that. We have 2 categories left. Let's go to plant sciences. All our botanists out there. All right. This is all about the study of plants. Structure, development, classification. Honorable mention goes to Jaden Rich, a 5th grader at Overlook Full Spanish Immersion School. Our third place winner is a 5th grader, Karina Fritz from Bond Mill Elementary School. Congratulations to Karina. Second place goes to Margaret Brown from Glenarden Woods Elementary School. And our first place winner with her project, Potential Hydrogen Material, is Templeton Elementary's own Stephanie Canales Hernandez. Stephanie, way to go. You get the first place prize. Get this, it's a hydroponics lab kit. You too will be able to grow lettuce with just a nutrient solution, no soil. You don't have to play in the mud like your friend over there. You get to have that hydroponics kit, the same kind they have on the International Space Station where the astronauts grow their own food. You're going to love that prize. Congratulations. And our last category is robotics and intelligent machines. Boy, they're much in the news. You know, our lives are being controlled more and more by those things. Just one entry in this category. Must have been great. because it is the first place winner. That is Tanvi Saha from Glen Arden Woods Elementary. And Tanvi, you win the Zivco robot, a hexapad robot with artificial intelligence technology. It will either follow you or it will explore based on how you program it. So you're going to have fun doing that. Congratulations to her, and congratulations to all of you. You know, you put in a lot of effort, and we're very happy that we're able to honor you here today. That concludes the category awards winners. And as I was saying earlier, you're all going to get a t-shirt. Wear it proudly. Also, you're going to get a certificate of participation. Parents, guardians, and STEM coordinators, you will be contacted by the science office on how to retrieve your students' certificates and prizes. We will now go on and announce the winners, because some of you are going to be multiple winners. Don't go away. We have more prizes to give away. Just because you've won once doesn't mean you can't win again. Winners now will be announced for the special awards from the Educational Systems Federal Credit Union, the Theme Logic, the Sam's Club STEM Award, and the prestigious Prigmore Award. I wish you luck and hope you have a couple more prizes to take home with you.
Hello, I'm Dominic Powell, Director of Business Development at Educational Systems Federal Credit Union. Today, we are here because of you, your passion, and your dedication towards science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. The future depends on you. The credit union's core purpose is serving the education community. And what a better way than to be here and congratulate you guys today. Now, it is our honor to present this year's Educational Systems Federal Credit Union STEM Award for the 31st Annual Kids for Science STEM Award. Each will receive a backpack and a swag bag full of goodies from the credit union. Now let's present our winners. So third grade level, winner is Tanvi Saha from Glen Arden Woods Elementary School. Category, Robotics and Intelligent Machines. Congratulations. Fourth grade level, winner is Michaela Morris, Valley View Elementary School. Category is Energy, Sustainable Materials, and Design. Congratulations. Fifth grade award level, winner's name is Aunt Salem Balat Bat from Templeton Elementary School. Category is Chemistry. Congratulations. Each of the award winners just mentioned will receive a 10 Galaxy projector with a remote control and Bluetooth, along with a swag bag from the credit union. The Science Supervisor Award for the Outstanding 5th grade student goes to Carter Hodge from Chesapeake Math and IT North Elementary School. Category is Environmental Engineering. Congratulations. Carter will receive a trophy and a Telemu microscope with the slide sets and LED lights. Once again, congratulations to all of our winners today.
I'm Justin Pravat from Theme Logic. I'm very excited to be announcing the recipient of this year's Theme Logic Future of Computer Science Award. But before we get to the award, I'd like to say what an amazing job all of you have done this year. Your projects were outstanding. You should all be proud of the efforts and results. Both of my kids went to Prince George's County Schools and took part in the STEM and science fairs just like you. In fact, both of them went to the same school as this year's winner. Now, an award all by itself isn't that fun without some kind of prize attached to it, so this year's winner will receive a brand new Chromebook to support their continued pursuit of knowledge. The competition was hot this year, and although it was an extremely tough one to make, the judges did come to a decision. This year's recipient diagnosed one of the issues behind our dwindling computer hard drive space, comparing the storage space needed for two of the world's most common document types. Congratulations to Auden Barrett Toman, I hope I got that right, of Hyattsville Elementary School for their project titled Diagnosing Documents. Auden, you did a fantastic job. and I wish you all the best in your pursuits. Way to go.
Good afternoon and welcome. My name is Manda Jackson, and I am a science instructional coach with the Science Office. This afternoon, I have the pleasure of awarding one student the James Prigmore Award. This award consists of a certificate and a monetary prize sponsored by the Kids for Science Fund, which recognizes one student in grade 5 for a dynamic presentation of his or her project. This year, the prize goes to Samantha Manuel from Indian Queen Elementary School for her project titled Hand Washing, Getting Rid of Germs Using Different Hand Soaps and Hand Sanitizers. Congratulations, Samantha.
We will now announce the winners of the Sam's Club STEM Awards. Our first winner is Hannah Muth from Hyattsville Elementary School, Grade 3. Project title, Which Filtration Material Leads to the Best Drinking Water? In category, Environmental Engineering. Our next winner, Joanna Phil from Glenarden Woods Elementary School, Grade 4. Project title, Effectiveness of Different Types of Face Masks Used During the COVID-19. In category, Biomedical and Health Sciences. Each winner will receive a monetary gift card from the Sam's Club location in Laurel, Maryland. Congratulations to the winners.
At this time, I would like to announce the Grand Award winners. The Grand Award winners were selected from the best of the best first place winners, one for each grade level. So here we go. Grand Award winner for third grade goes to Casey Newsom from Chesapeake Math and IT North. Title, the category was Embedded Systems. Project of the title is Pencil Resistors. Casey will receive a variety of prizes to include some pretty cool STEM books. One is titled 101 Things Everyone Should Know About Science, a peptide game, and of course, you must have astronaut ice cream to top it off, right? And of course, STEM t-shirt. Drum roll for the fourth grade winner. You heard his name before, Omokefi Ede, Chesapeake Math and IT Elementary School. His category is Material Science. Project title was in Magnet Strength. And again, a variety of prizes to include STEM books, certificate. The book is titled Ghosts in Water, First League Scientist Mystery, peptide game. Of course, top it off with ice cream from astronaut ice cream and a STEM t-shirt. Drum roll for a fifth grade winner. And the fifth grade Grand Award winner is a team project. And that team project hails from Glenarden Woods Elementary. And it's Brendan Thomas and Olivia Thomas. You heard their names before. It's a duo. Category is Earth and Environmental Sciences. Project title, what is the best method for making rainwater drinkable? And we know the world needs more of those solutions to make a water accessibility and equity piece across the world for nations and folks in this country who cannot have, access to drinking water. Prizes include, again, certificate, STEM book, 1-minute mysteries of 65 short stories to solve with science, a peptide game, a hydraulic robot arm, and of course, a STEM t-shirt. Congratulations to all of our Grand Award winners. At this time, I would like to offer up a few closing remarks before we let you go to celebrate with your youngsters, both participants and winners. So again, congratulations go out to all our 31st annual uh, Kids for Science participants, both participants and winners and their families. Also want to thank all the participants in the house today. We had over 133 participants the last time I checked. Congratulations for attending and supporting our future STEM leaders, not in Prince George's alone, in the state, in the country, in the world. We really appreciate your attention and support and attendance. And as I said, I want to shout out again to, we support and we try to track kids in Prince George's County wherever they go in STEM and so forth. So I want to shout out again to, give a shout out to Chloe Moses, who is now at Morgan State University doing some great things there for rendering the national anthem. And I also want to give a huge shout out to our parents, caregivers, their families. Go celebrate your achievements. The pandemic brought out a lot of stuff. We need to celebrate more with our families. Memorable, huge, memorable occasions as this. In my book, I think this is pretty huge. This is humongous achievement. Just for being in the fair during all the challenges workplace and families, school system, and so forth. So celebrate, make it a memorable one for your youngsters and have conversations around what can we do next to change the world at the next level with opportunities as this, STEM fairs. So in sync with our themes, innovated a better world through STEM, science, technology, engineering, math, and medicine. I want to challenge the adults in the house to challenge the youngsters in the house and your neighbors' youngsters too, to continue investigating sustainable practices and provide innovative solutions to society's problems so that we can make our world a better place for future generations. This generation can do that. One excellent resource to start this process of sustainable projects and research is the UN's 17 Sustainable Development Goals. So you can Google it at sdgs.un.org. That's a good start where it's a relevant project at a high level, be it at a middle or at high school or in college. Those are issues of the world and society in Prince George's County, problems we can solve. Again, I thank you for participating and supporting the fair. I also want to thank again all the supporters in the house, my K-12 science office. I know Ms. Armfield has been chatting away and giving kudos to everybody in the chat. Ms. Johnson, Dr. Walkup, Ms. Manda Jackson, and all our IT partners for supporting this huge cause. I know it takes more than a village. So congratulations, everyone. Have a safe and wonderful rest of your evening. I know it's pretty warm out there to go out and have some fun with your youngsters. Again, have a great, wonderful rest of the weekend, and thank you all for attending.